Welcome back. It is Sunday here in the Parish of the Transfiguration. It is the second week of Easter, the octave of Easter. And we are, I think, settling into a kind of routine. We have been out of church, out of our physical churches for about a month now. Actually, I think it was a month this weekend. And in the last month, we've been trying to figure out how to do two things. We've been trying to find a way to deliver a way for you to worship. And I think we've stumbled on some good things. We've started incorporating music. We've started incorporating your prayers and your readings. The shape that our online services are taking feel to me, probably for the first time, like a real parish-wide effort. That we, as the Parish of the Transfiguration, and not just the churches inside, are worshipping together and contributing to something that we can each hold and own together and offer to God. I'm very glad about that. You'll also start to notice that we've started to hold a kind of a rhythm. You will have noticed that we send out 2 emails a week, or we have been sending out 2 emails a week, and I believe at the end of this week we'll be settling into a more regular rhythm of 1 email a week on Sundays, containing things like our quarantine dispatches and news and items for the rest of the week. You'll also notice that the shape that our worship services have taken will become more or less repetitive. You should be getting used to hearing familiar voices, maybe seeing familiar faces, and hearing from one another in terms of music and prayers and readings. And that participation from people widely in the parish, I hope, will become constant and familiar. I'm glad for all of those things, and I hope that you will be happy to worship with us and happy to contribute if you'd like. And if that is true, you can either contact me, and you know how to do that, or contact the person in your church that's usually responsible for organizing things like intercessors or readers or even music, and we will make sure to make a place for you. The other thing that we've been trying to do, besides provide a space, even an online space for weekly worship, is to maintain our connections as a community. And I've found that in the last few weeks, some special things have happened. More than ever, I hear from most of you, or quite a few of you, on any given week. I hear how you're doing. I see the efforts that wardens and leaders in each church are making to reach out, to make sure that no one is lost or left behind, to make sure that you know you are welcome and feel loved, and that is great. I hope you feel how much you are cared for in this parish. And I hope that if you have any doubts or have anything you need, either physical or spiritual or otherwise, that you would feel comfortable to reach out to us. Today, as every Sunday, you should see this Pastoral Message. There's also a service available for you and a homily from Mother Lisa. In the coming weeks, you will see fairly regularly something called quarantine dispatches. I believe we mentioned those earlier. They are just little snippets, little reports from different corners of the parish, with people reporting how they've been doing in isolation and how they've been managing to reach out or to stay healthy or to pass the time. And you should also, if you want, be able to participate in our study. It's not properly a Bible study. We've called it Outside These Walls, and every week we get together in a Zoom meeting to discuss and encourage one another about how we might take this time apart to become the church, even when we can't gather in a church. If you have any questions about that, I'd love to hear from you and help you along. That's all I really have to say this week. Do listen to Lisa's homily. I would love to see you on Wednesday. Do pray with us this week in our little service, and do continue to care for one another as you have been. And I hope to see you again soon.